Hey Pisces, okay, this is your reading, and it's a 3-card love reading, so let's just dive right in. So we're going to look at your past, your present, your future. This is Sun, Moon, Rising. If it doesn't resonate, check out your Vedic chart. If you usually don't relate to your sun sign, then check out your Vedic chart. I'll put a link in the description box. So your first card in the past was 2 of Cups, about equal give and take, 2 people who are in union. Your current situation is the Death card, Scorpio energy, and your future energy in the next coming weeks is... We got 3 cards here, Pisces. Okay, we got a lot of cards. Okay, I'll just take all of them. We have the Empress, the 9 of Cups, so feeling good. Then we have the 4 of Swords and 7 of Wands. So it looks like in the future you're going to be feeling real good about yourself, having self-confidence, and also maybe working on your, taking some time out to have this self-confidence and feel self-fulfilled, and you'll be protecting this energy. So I guess something went down. So let's look at the past 2 of Cups. Clarifying the 2 of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles and 8 of Swords, Capricorn energy. So in the recent past, you could have been dealing with a Capricorn, but there seems to have been some worries about the stability of your relationship. Yeah, it looks like there was some worries about the relationship, whether there would be give and take. And that led to the current situation of death, with the clarified by the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So it looks like you walked away from this relationship and decided to put some work into your grief. There was some kind of loss for you. But in the past, a lot of it a lot of the worries were, or anxieties were kind of self-created, not necessarily something you can get out of. I mean, not something that you couldn't have gotten out of, but you decided to get out of it. You felt, I guess something happened. Yeah, you felt grief and loss, and you worked on healing this loss. And in the current situation, current moment, you're having a transformation with regards to the sadness you might be having at this present moment, or that you are going through. So you're transforming this grief and looking, which is really good. This is a good current situation, current energy, because you're releasing the grief and you are looking towards those 2 of Cups, towards the cups that haven't spilt over. So this is really good energy, Pisces, especially coming into the future. You're going to be healing, taking time out. We're clarifying all these cards, this healing energy with the Princess of Swords. So that's about, it's air energy. It's about having clarity in your mind. So this is really great, because you went from a past situation of, feeling stuck about something to now having clarity and moving in a direction where you're feeling like very nurtured and self-fulfilled. You could be single, and you're really defending this energy for yourself. So that's your outcome coming up in the future, looking really good. I don't think we need to check what kind of blocks there are, because it's such a good reading, Pisces. And now let's just get an oracle card for you. So this could probably apply to any situation, not necessarily have to do with love, but this is you're healing and becoming more confident, Pisces. So let's pick a Wisdom of the Oracle card for Pisces. Great. And we have the Observer, which is number 49, breaking down to a 4, having to deal with a stability. Okay, so, yeah. So let's just read it really quick for you, Pisces. 49. So the Oracle cards, they come with about 4 different interpretations. I'm going to read, let's see which ones I'm going to read. I'll read the general meaning of the 49, which is perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. So yeah, again, you're going to be going into that energy of viewing things more objectively and, taking time out for yourself. With the Princess of Swords, that she's very objective, neutral, pretty logical. So the message for you, Pisces, is most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, which is something you're working on, so much that they come to believe that these are the only reality. So yeah, you're really moving out of that. In your current energy, you're working on getting out of that reality, that lens that you're identifying with those feelings of grief. There are times when you need to distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment, Pisces, for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You will be happy you did. Illumination is a miracle you seek and will indeed find. Awesome. Now, if this is having to deal with your relationships, then this is the meaning of the Observer card. Actually, let me put it here for you to see. Oops. Let's see. Okay. So sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience. So maybe that's what was going on in your past. Unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. Great. So Pisces, this is a time of self-reflection for you, getting out of your head about worries and, healing some grief and loss that might have happened, or maybe you're having some abandonment issues and that's what's worrying you about the stability of a relationship. So yeah, transforming those abandonment issues into understanding different perspectives at this moment. And that's going to bring you to a more fulfilled place where you will feel healed. There's a lot of healing going on in the future outcome. And looking at things at a more neutral, objective perspective, objective frame of mind. So that's your reading, Pisces. Happy birthday, and I'll talk to you soon.